Hello, my loves. Welcome back to Third Eye Exchange. Today we have 4 piles and the theme will be, what are you manifesting? I set the intention that it'll be for like the next era of your life, but it could be in general too, if that's what you want. So for pile 1, we have the shell. For pile 2, we have the peach quartz. For pile 3, we have the green aventurine mushroom. And for pile 4, if I can see, for pile 4, oh my god, where's my hand? Here it is. Sorry, guys. I have the salt protection jar. So take a deep breath. Pause the video. Do what you have to do to get centered. And I will see you in your pile. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, leave a like and a comment. Love you. Bye. Just saw 333. So that'll be a good way to start it. I definitely took a little bit of time out to set up. So my loves, welcome back to Third Eye Exchange. Today we are doing another pick a card that focuses on what you are manifesting. Let us, first of all, look at this new candle I got just for you guys, just for the vibes. So, also, did you guys know you're supposed to cut your candles, the wick down to 1/4 before you burn it every time so it burns perfectly? Well, now you know. I'm gonna light it with this candle. Allow me to become a conduit between the upper divine and the 3D world. I only work with the light. No entities may attach themselves to me. Please send through messages for the collective that bring forth healing and guidance. Nothing may attach itself to my mind, body, spirit, or any realms or timelines. Once the session is over, you must leave or you will be transmuted unpleasantly. All right, guys, we're gonna try to run with this setup. We'll see what happens, but all right, Spirit, tap me into pile 1. Tap me into pile 1. What is pile 1 manifesting? I just heard right from the source. Right from the source. What is pile 1 manifesting, Spirit? Okay, we'll take these. What is pile 1 manifesting? First of all, I feel like there's like some imposter syndrome that you've been struggling with lately. So I almost feel like where they're getting at is like finding a way out of that. Queen of Swords at the back of the deck. see that. I think you can. All right. Ten of Pentacles reverse. I also do want to note this was in the reverse, so I'm going to leave it there for now, but the Well. Wow, you guys have a lot of cups in reverse. Okay, there's a feeling here of you're very much focused on the wrong things. I almost feel like there's an issue with like your solar plexus right now. Like your self-esteem is really struggling. And I feel like, hang on. I want to see, I feel like you're not using your discernment. It's like you're kind of stuck on people, places, and things that are not serving you, that are not even good for you. Sometimes something cannot serve us and it's not necessarily bad. It's just kind of taking up too much space. But I think in this case, it's like, I almost want to say relationships could even be like a job that you're in that is just like, it's not yielding you anything. If anything, it is draining you of your resources. I think it's very interesting though, because we have the Hermit in like kind of the obstacles position. And I almost feel like it's very hard for you to just sit with yourself and your thoughts right now. It's like almost like this level of avoidance, but they literally want you to let go of anyone and anything that doesn't serve you. Ooh. Okay, they gave me too much, but you know what, we're gonna see. Yeah. Patience and death. I feel like everything that you want, like whatever you're wishing for or trying to manifest, yeah, spiritual surrender. Whatever you're trying to manifest or what you want, like you can definitely have that. But I feel like you need to, I almost feel like you're a starseed. And so you might be used to living in places or in the realms that like things manifest instantly, which is amazing and great. And that's awesome. But when you're on Earth, it just, unfortunately, like the laws are different here and things take much, because it's more dense, so things take a little bit, well, they take more than a little bit of time sometimes to truly manifest. But it doesn't mean that they're not coming. But I feel like you really need to let go of everything that's not serving you right now. And you know exactly what those things are. I feel like this is relationships. Like I said, it could definitely be a job too, but this is like relationships, or even like for a couple of you, it could be like enterprises that you've started that you know, like, it's not that they're bad, but it's like they could, like, you need to, like, I want to say save up or acquire the resources to make them better. Like, I almost feel like, ask yourself, like, you know, what am I good at? What's also in demand? Like, you have inherent value, but also like, what can you bring to the table if this is about a business? Yeah, I feel like there's been a lot of delay and like stagnancy in all that. And I feel like you also, like with the 5 of Cups here, I feel like you, like they're really just asking you to like take some time out to be by yourself, to heal even. I'm surprised the 3 of Swords hasn't come out, truthfully. Or the 10 of Swords. Sweet results await. 7. Yeah, the big emphasis on spirituality right now. Like, really just honing into yourself and like being alone with yourself. Dream the world into being. Yeah, another emphasis on like this. I kind of see the lizard with like pairs with the well here, because you think of it when you're at a well, right? A wishing well. See the big picture. Another 11. You are highly capable of manifesting this, but I almost feel like in the next chapter, like what you're manifesting right now is just like more spiritual alignment, which is going to help take you to where you have to go. And sometimes it doesn't look like things are moving. Sometimes it feels really hard. It feels difficult. But sometimes the things that we're avoiding, like processing, whether it's trauma or events, things that have happened to us, sometimes the way out of this hard time is through those difficult emotions and releasing those blockages. Because essentially what we're holding on to is taking up too much space and not allowing us a spot to actually receive what we're trying to manifest. So I definitely think that that's really important here. Sorry, I know I'm like moving everything around, but that's almost how I feel like Spirit wants you to feel. Like that's exactly what's going on behind the scenes right now, is like they're moving everything around for you. They're moving everything around for you. And you have to understand, like, sometimes the things that we want in the short term, we might not either be ready or in a place to receive them yet, or if we got what we wanted now, it doesn't have a stable enough foundation for us to actually nurture it and continue to be able to like hold it, if that makes sense. So pile 1, that is what you are manifesting next, and it is going to take you where you're going to go, even if it doesn't feel like it in the moment. So keep reminding yourself that, and I love you. Thank you for coming, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, pile 2, welcome to your reading. I keep hearing pile 3, so maybe I haven't even filmed that yet, but maybe you should also check out pile 3. I'm not really sure what that's about, truthfully, but I guess I'll know when I know, and you'll know when you know. But I'm gonna clear the energy now from pile 1. They're talking to me about matcha, like drinking matcha instead of coffee. They were like, good job on drinking more matcha instead. So that might be a message for 1 or 2 of you, or a confirmation. All right, let's get it. All right. Tap me into pile 2. What is pile 2 manifesting? Remember that we're all interconnected. Spirit, tap me into pile 2. What is pile 2 manifesting? Okay, immediately they're giving me, what is pile 2 manifesting? this one flipped over, so. I already want to say before I'm even done laying the cards down, come up with a plan. Come up with a plan. Or you might need to come up with a new upgraded plan. Because the Three of Wands talks about kind of appreciating, like taking stock of like how far we've come and just kind of like reveling in that, but also coming to a place where it's like, okay, so where do we go from here? What is pile 2 manifesting? I keep wanting to say pile 3, guys. I'm telling you, there's something significant for you in pile 3 if you feel called to watch it. They wanted these here and here. So weird. Both piles, the Ace of Pentacles came out below the first card. Okay. Spirit taught me into pile 2. What are they manifesting? Oh wow, this is, I guess that, okay, cool. Ooh, the Lovers. Girl, I'm a Libra moon. You already know I'm excited for this. So we have the Two of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Empress, the King of Wands. Hang on. The Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Star, the Ace of Cups. Okay. I feel like you need to let yourself just receive. Like, you're kind of getting to a place where like you're starting to appreciate like what you have, how far you've come. Like, gratitude is a good word for where you're at. But I still feel like there's like situations that you're still coming to terms with and like healing from. But yeah, like I said, there's a big emphasis on like coming up with a plan. Maybe even a vision board, like to manifest your perfect partner, because this is definitely about love. 1,000,000%. I was like, when I turned this card over initially, I was like, oh my gosh, is this about a relationship? And then I looked at that on the back and I was like, ding, 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 you're psychic. So yes, but then in the opposite position, we have the Empress and also the Star, which could be talk about like having hope also, like, and the Empress is just like allowing yourself to receive, and not, I almost feel like these are linked in the sense of like, maybe you have been the type of person that always takes charge of a situation, always like is the one to like tell someone you like them. But maybe moving forward, I feel like moving forward, Spirit wants you to like hold back. Like Spirit not like ignore how you feel, but like Spirit wants you to just like take a back seat and like let people come to you. Because I feel like in the past you really struggled with choosing the right partners because of the like wounding that you had, like maybe mommy or daddy issues. I definitely feel like daddy issues here because of the King of Wands, but it could be either one. So that led you to make like some questionable choices for like past partners. But let's see. I also feel like Spirit just wants you to pour into you, like hit the gym, do things that you feel like are you know, like, I swear I didn't cherry pick these. I have Bob and Zana, Trust, and Love. Even though it's reversed, I don't know, I don't usually read these ones in reverse. Sometimes, but I don't feel like we need to. And then on the back, we have Sensuality. So I feel like part of sensuality doesn't have to be like engaging in intimate acts. It could be also just nurturing ourselves, you know, putting moisturizer on every time we shower, like after we shower, like taking the time to do that, taking the time to like go and like listen to nature and like be with nature, cleanse ourselves in nature and the vibrations of that. It could be also just like understanding that like we are worthy of love, even if things didn't work out. That wasn't a reflection of our value. Sometimes we just had to go through things so we could learn things, so that way we could eventually align with the like this relationship that we wanted, and understand that this is always for our highest good. Like, I almost feel like they're encouraging you to really take some time out and, like I said, like a vision board really for the next chapter of your life. Like, I think you are manifesting love in, but I think it's also because you're gonna start taking more steps of like truly pouring into yourself, and that is gonna expand and like start attracting, and it's more than one kind of love, by the way. Like, this could be like aligned friendships, if friendships are something you've struggled with your whole life, because everything, I just saw 333 are karmic. Things have been karmic. You've had to learn a lot of lessons. But it wasn't in vain. Like, this was all for a purpose, so you could come to this point where you understand what you need. You understand what you deserve. You understand that, you know, you're not going to settle for breadcrumbs and A, B, and C. Like, you want the whole fucking alphabet. And you deserve it. And if you have to rock alone until you align with that, then so be it. Then so be it. But don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. I also want to say this. I feel like the person that comes in for you, you might not know right away that they're the one. Because we have King of Wands reversed, which talks about, you know, a man figure, or I guess a masculine energy that like they go after what they want. They're solid in that. They have willpower, determination, and that person is going to be all of these things. But I also could be an earth sign. Earth signs are slow to fully commit only because they have to take their time and like see how things play out. There could be a lot of earth placements. Anyway, we also have the Empress here, which is, you know, a Taurus energy. So they could be a Taurus, they could be a Capricorn, they could be a Virgo. I feel more like could be Taurus, Capricorn. There's also a lot of Cups here and Pentacles. So Pentacles talk about earth and Cups talk about water. So they might have water placements. I keep feeling like Scorpio maybe, because Scorpio always gives me like, they're like the fire sign of the water signs. So I could definitely see the King of Wands reversed as a Scorpio, or big Scorpio placements. But yeah, like, let's see. Let's pull a few of these and then we can wrap this up. Pile 2, you know I love you because I think I have like 3 or 4 little clips of this video just to get this dang message out for you. Wow. Life is speeding up. Make your dreams real. Also, we saw 333 before. And that's expansion, creativity. Like I said, also, like, this armadillo, set healthy boundaries. There's always enough. Yeah, make sure you're going at your own pace. I feel like be generous of spirit. Open yourself up to this, but also take your time with it. Like, there is literally no rush. There is no rush. That could also be an energy that you're trying to embody, because maybe in the past you noticed you've rushed into things a lot and they kind of have come to bite you in the ass. But it was also because I think a lot of karmic relationships have that element of like being hot and heavy like so quickly, and they kind of like fizzle out as quickly as they ignite. So this is, like I said, this one is going to be different. This person, I don't think you're going to understand. And I also think you're going to be more focused on like building yourself up and like kind of just immersing yourself in like, what do I want? Like, what makes me happy? Like, what do I enjoy doing? And really like following that. So I'm so excited though. And yeah, the boundaries thing, that's an important one. That's a very important one. I also, funny because it's with the Empress and the Star, I think you're going to strike the perfect balance between setting boundaries and just like picking your battles. But also like with the Star being here, this is Aquarius energy. Aquarians are a lot of people think they're cold and detached. That's not true. That's just not true. I think Aquarians just are very good at like most of the time recognizing what deserves their energy and what doesn't, especially if they're, you know, if they're more mature and they just know how they want things. They know how they want things and they don't have time for the bullshit. So I think you're definitely coming into a time, but it's also important, like, take what you've learned and apply it. Like, don't be afraid to, like, say what you want to say. Say what you need to say. Like, advocate for yourself. And that's with these relationships coming in. You don't have to start arguments, but you could just be like, that doesn't work for me. That doesn't work for me. And if people can't honor that, then they might not be your people, or they just might not belong at the forefront of your life. So remember that. And that is what you are manifesting in the next era. So I love you. I'm really excited. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and don't forget to give me a big fat subscribe if you haven't already. Love you. Bye. Hello, pile 3. Also, hello to everyone from pile 2 that ended up here because Spirit kept telling me in pile 2 to watch pile 3. So, hello to you again. And I've already shuffled the cards. One of them did pop out already, so I'm gonna honor that and leave it. But I didn't pick it. And I don't know if any of you were like close to your great-grandfather, but in the energy before I started getting into it, like they took me to my great-grandfather and how like, I don't know, it took me to a few things, just like because he was a Scorpio and he died in Pisces season. He was 89. And I was thinking about it, and I'm a big believer in, like, even when we go, the season that we go, it's never a mistake. So I thought about it and was like, you know, did he transform from his last life? I mean, I know he was, like, obsessed with my great-grandmother. Like, that was his honey, like, he was very sad when she died, and I don't know, I just, like, you know, they say a lot of people from, like, older generations, like, a lot of people were together because that was the expectation, it was convenience, but, like, no, like, he was really her ride or die, and I love and respect that so much. And then I just heard someone say, you know, he's so proud of you. And I'm like, I hope so. So, look, the lovers, I almost feel like that's a double message for whoever's watching. Like, it could be a grandparent too, like, they're watching over you and they're really proud of the work that you're doing. If this message punches you in the heartstrings, then you know it's for you. So, I thought that was sweet. Alright, tap me. Sometimes I'm like, where did that come from? Spirit, tap me into pile 3. Sorry, guys. What does pile 3 need to know? What are they manifesting in this new chapter? Okay, that just flipped over. What does pile 3 need to know? I'm not going because of the message. I was going because I was like, should I take it? And then I was like, oh, fuck it, we're putting it back. So, but they, listen, they always find a way if you need to see it. You see that? They always find a way. So I'm not even mad. They're not even mad either. Oh, the Fool! New beginning at the bottom of the deck. We love that. Meow. Okay. Where you're at, what you want, what you need to do. Okay, hang on, guys. Give me a sec. Let me do what I do. All right. We've got the Hierophant in reverse, Justice upright, 8 of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, Knight of Wands, the Moon, Page of Swords, Strength. Give me 1 second. Oh, fuck. Okay. Sorry, guys, if my room is messy. It's not messy. My bed's just not made. I feel like you're getting more confident in like in your abilities, like to make good decisions for yourself. That's the first thing. But I also feel like there's an element here of like the past kind of holding you back. Like you're kind of afraid because you might have made a lot of bad decisions in the past. But in this next era, I feel like you are gaining more confidence. Like you're gaining more confidence in your intuition too. Because I almost feel like you weren't really trusting that for a while, but you're also like learning to let go of things that aren't serving you. And also like the fact that you have the power in your hands to create the reality that you want. It's just really like much more confidence in yourself. Look at this. I literally opened this and it said, believe in yourself. Nothing is wasted. I'm telling you. I told you. When Spirit wants you to see, you gon' see. You gon' see. Okay. Spirit, what else does pile 3 need to hear? Okay, hang on. Butterfly spirit. Transformation is beautiful. I feel like they also want you to know, like, you can let go. Like, let go. Maybe, I almost want to say, like, this is coming out of nowhere. Like, if you've been thinking about moving on, like, just starting fresh, whatever that means to you, like, they're giving you the green light. They're definitely giving you the green light, because I feel like almost you might be in an energy right now where you feel like things are stale, you've outgrown everything around you, and you feel in your gut like it's time to move. Like, it's time to go start new, start fresh, like give myself this new beginning, because I deserve it, and I'm different now. Like, I wasn't who I was when I got here, I want to say. I wasn't who I was when I got here. What else you got for me, Spirit? It's so funny because, like, now I'm at a level where I can just turn the switch on. And that feels weird to me. Also, like, the root chakra healing is real, because it doesn't feel so, like, mystical anymore. Trust the great mystery. What the fuck? But that could be a fear here too, is like stepping out into the unknown, and like literally that's where the trusting yourself comes in, like understanding that, like I feel like you could even be accessing your Akashic records without realizing it. A rebirth is assured. And 5s are for change. 2 11s here. I don't know if it's like there's a job you want to take, but you have to move, or a relationship that you feel like might be divinely orchestrated and you want to move, or if you just are like, I think I need to move. Like, I think that this is what I need to do right now. I feel like, well, you need to trust yourself. You need to trust yourself, and you might be worried about money or how am I going to make it happen, but Spirit's got your back. Spirit's got your back, and it might not be like easy. Like, in certain ways you might have to start off, like, you might have to sell all your things, move, and then kind of start fresh. But it's like literally like this vacuum and this blank canvas for you to like rewrite your life as like a better if not the best version of yourself. Like, I feel like you're on a higher timeline, maybe even your highest timeline, but you're still at the very beginning of this transition. 9, chamomile, inner peace. Hang on. Joy at the end. But I'm gonna take like 2 more. Peaceful warrior. This is an ending. Anima mundi. Which is like the universal energy that connects us all. And stillness. This is what I want you to do. I want you to, I don't know why I want to say this. Maybe you're at work or like at school or something watching this, but like I want you to go home and I want you to take a few hours out today or tomorrow, and I want you to write a pros and cons list of moving, of this new beginning that you are feeling in your, like, it's tugging at you. That's the best way I can explain it. Whenever something is like meant for us, we feel unnaturally drawn to it. Like, it's something like sometimes we just can't explain it, and you're like, I think I have to do this, like, and it doesn't make sense to everybody else, and it's not supposed to make sense to everybody else because it's supposed to make sense to you. And sometimes the best sense of all is just the inner knowing. 11:22. Yeah, this portal's opening up for you. But I feel like even if you take this leap of faith, like, you might feel like you don't have the means right now, or you have just enough. Spirit's gonna surprise you. Like, when you get there, like, try to set yourself up for success first, or like start a business enterprise, like, and like market it before, like a week or like a couple weeks before you get there. Like, set up meetings on Zoom. Like, there are things you can do to like try to like build somewhat of a foundation before you even get there. So, pros and cons list. That's your homework. Pile 3. It has been an absolute pleasure. If you liked what you see here, drop me a like, put a comment down below, ask me questions, ideas, spill your experience, or just give me a big fat subscribe, you know what I mean? So I love you. Thank you so much for coming, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. As I'm opening, I heard, "You're gonna be okay, sweet pea." Wow. All right. Hello, pile 4. Hello, my pile 4 whores. Sorry, I'm like, I should start every pile with like an out-of-pocket introduction, don't you think? Don't you think? All right. Guys, I feel good today, okay? Like, truthfully, oh my god. Truthfully, I've been a little depressed lately. I'm not going to get into it because this is your reading, not mine. But I'm just happy to be doing this. Happy to be able to be doing this. Even when everything else feels like it's going to shit. But, King of Cups. Spirit's like, no, it's not. Yeah. It's not. Eight of Wands. Some kind of mess in King of Cups. Some kind of message is coming in. Some kind of offer soon. Maybe you guys are like where I'm at right now, so that's why I'm like really feeling this at the moment. Like shit just seems like it's hitting the fan, huh? Alright, Spirit. Oh wait. We didn't Sage. I also feel like I need to tell you, like, talk to people, talk to the people that care about you. Like, they love you. They want to support you, even if they can't, like, directly help you. I don't know if it's, like, financially or what, but even if they can't, like, offer you resources, like, let them support you still, like, even if it's just emotionally. You'd be surprised. I'm getting emotional right now. How far I love you. And we're all gonna figure it out together. For real. I love you, man. And you're not a failure, by the way. Like, life is not always easy. Especially not on Earth. Sometimes I'm like, why did any of us sign up for this? You know? You know? For real. I understand. They're just having me sit and talk with you. That's what I feel like you need, though, because I kept feeling the throat. You need to talk. Like, you need to express your emotions. Like, nobody, like, the people in your life, like, that's why we have other people. That's what humanity is supposed to be, is supporting each other. But they love you, and I love you. I really do. I really do. I wouldn't be sitting here taking on your emotions as my own if I didn't believe me. There's so many other things that other people would think are more important, but not me. Not me. Because I love your ass. Okay. Okay, on some real shit, Spirit, please tap me into my pile 4. Oh. You saw this, like, flip out, right? This is the where you're at card. Guys, like, listen, you could say this shit isn't real, or you could say this shit is demonic. You could say whatever you want if you're a naysayer. But I've been there, done that, battled demons. real and my own. And once you get through it, once you get through those initiations, nothing is ever a coincidence anymore. You're powerful. Okay. So we have the Eight of Wands here again. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna do what I did with the other piles. Spirit, tap me into pile 4. I also feel like you guys just needed a laugh. Like, that's why I came in, like, hot. I feel like these need to be switched. Okay. Tap me into pile 4. What are they manifesting? Also, I want to tell you, stop accepting the bare minimum. I feel like there's like a person in your life that like is offering you the bare minimum. It could be like a relationship. It could be in business. It could be like an offer. Like, no, don't. If you know in your heart, like, these people are making me their bitch by me accepting this, the answer is no. The answer is no. And often when that happens, our breakthrough comes very quickly after that we couldn't see before. 6 of Wands. I'm going to leave the last space available so we can do some of these. Some of these bad boys. Oh, shit. Okay. You already know Professor McGonagall's voice. Transfiguration. You already know. You already know I was going there with that. And if you don't, now you know. And you know if I ever don't do that, something is seriously wrong. Okay. Okay. Literally, what you need to do right now, you need to start manifesting however it is that you find works best for you. Scripting. Say affirmations out loud. Pretend, not even pretend. Put yourself in the energy. I feel like you guys will already know. Put yourself in the energy and act as if you already have what you want. Act as if you already have what you want. And say things in the present tense like, I just got an offer for a 6-figure deal. Like, whatever it is, that's just an example. But, like, that might be relevant for one of you. Like, whatever it is. Or, like, I am showing up every day for my workout routines. I am seeing I mean, if you want to see quick results, whatever. Like, it's personal to you. It's personal to you. It's personal to you, but it's like literally they're like, once you start doing your manifestations work again, even if it's spells, bro, like if it's spells, then fucking cast spells. Like, you know, there's like so much here about like, you are so powerful. You are so powerful. Psychic healing. I almost feel like you might be even just releasing a lot of shit that wasn't even yours. It could have been like your family, and like all of a sudden like you're feeling stuck in this rut, but it's like shit that that wasn't even yours. Like, it was shit you were carrying through your DNA for other people, and like that shit is badass, but it's also whack. It needs to go. So let yourself feel it, purge it, let it go. But I also, like, make sure you're having fun. Make sure you're celebrating. Like, make sure that you're showing up for you. For you. For you. Because other people can't do it how you could do it. Because you are the master of your life. Even if it doesn't always feel like that. And, like, action. This is the outcome advice. Psychic healing. Out. And we have number 10, which is out with the old, in with the new. And we have action. 8 of Wands in the reverse. 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 8 I do want to say this up top. This is giving me the vibe next to each other. Like, okay, so Knight of Cups is like somebody, could be like player vibes, could be like somebody who isn't really like looking for like full on commitment. And then Eight of Wands I usually see as like messages coming in. Honestly, I feel like whoever this person is to you, like, I do feel like it's like romantic. Like, the best way we could say it is like situationship, but I do feel like I want to say this. I don't know, I might butcher the delivery of it, but you know, and this is like hard. This is hard love. This is tough love. This is hard, stone cold facts, like hard truth. But it's like, you're not in a situationship. This person is using you. And that, like, honestly, it's like, we can look at the higher perspective of it always, and we should, especially on the spiritual path, because, you know, we need to, like, I think in order to be in the highest version of ourselves, like, we need to, like, extend, like, love and empathy and grace to people. But we don't need to do it and become a punching bag. You know what I mean? Like, oftentimes, like, when we get ourselves into these situationships, it's because we haven't caught the true essence of our worth, or really truly understood how to love ourselves yet. And like, I think you're really coming into yourself now, and you understand. Like, I feel like you're starting to really get it. But I think this one, like, this situationship, like that, like, I feel like, I'm sorry, I don't like saying mean things, but it's like, it's just straight facts. Like, we're never in a situationship. Somebody is always, like, if we're in a situationship, somebody's using us. And it doesn't have to be for money. It doesn't have to be for sex. It could just be literally for validation. Like, it could be something simple as that. Like, it could just be like, or like, you know, like, to look good, or so they're not alone. Like, and you know what? I want to say, I'm sorry. I want to give you closure right now, because I feel like you've even outgrown that energy, but this is like the last shard that you need to let go of before you could just move on and say, fuck it, I'm going after what I deserve. I just saw 1221. Like, I am sorry that this person, like, had you going in circles for so long. I am so sorry that this person wasn't mature enough to just be real with you. I am sorry that this person is so wounded in themselves that they're not able to show up for you and do the emotional work. But that's not how your future wife or husband would have you feeling, or have you out here looking stupid. And you know this. You literally know this. So that's one of the biggest. Take your focus off of it. Pull back. You don't have to ghost. You could even, like, give a little explanation. But honestly, is it even worth it at this point? Don't give the person another chance to manipulate you. Don't. This might even be about a toxic job. But honestly, take your dignity and go. Take your dignity and go, and use that energy you were pouring into what's not for you, and pour it into these affirmations and this manifestation techniques that are for you. Go home, and that's what I want you to do. I want you to take a nice Epsom salt bath with some essential oils of your choice. I feel like maybe some orange for you right now. You need, like, the uplifting right now of the energy. And, like, the sacral energy to create with the orange. You need that. And I need you to just sit there, and I need you to wash yourself, and I need you to imagine when the water drains, you're washing away all the old fuckery with it. Seriously. And then you get up, put some moisturizer on, put your little hair up, do some fresh clean sheets, make your bed. I need to listen to this. And do your spells. Go to the shop after work if you need to. Go get some spell candles. Buy yourself a cute new little notepad. Like, do whatever it is you have to do to get yourself back into the vibe. Buy yourself a new candle. Look. I feel like you'll appreciate this. I bought this for you guys. Like, I mean, like, for me, yeah, but, like, for you guys. So, whenever, this candle is strictly for when I'm doing pick a cards or channeling. Like, when the session light is on, this is the session light. So, I love you, like, that much. Because I was like, let's do something cute. So, oh yeah, let me pull one or two more. But yeah, like, big on that. Scripting, like, literally, like, there's so many things you could do. You could literally, like, pray into a seashell by the water and, like, talk to Poseidon, like, if you believe in that. Talk to the gods if you believe in that. Talk to God, like, if you believe in that. Like, whatever you believe in, or if you're open to other entities or gods, like, call on them. Call on them to help you. Aphrodite, she'll set you right in love real quick. She don't put up with that fuckery, with that half-ass shit. She said, we need to be worshipped. Okay, Spirit, one more card to close out pile number 4. What are they manifesting? Take the lead. Meow. Dream the world into being. Yes, this is exactly what the Magician and the Wheel of Fortune are, like, telling you to do. Like, you are in control of all of this, and I feel like you really need to take out the trash, girl. Take out the trash. Sorry, you might be a guy too, but you know what I mean. Girl, guy, whoever. This is up to you. Like, you're finally in a position in your life where you can take the reins. And I feel like once you do these manifestations, keep doing them for a few days, a few weeks. Don't give up on it. I'm telling you, like, things are gonna like shock you how fast things seem to, like, move and come into alignment. Just put a little bit more effort. Maybe put some offerings, put some wine up on your altar for the gods and goddesses, or God, whoever, the ancestors. Like, they love that shit. I just saw 1717, so that's New Beginnings and spiritual. They love that shit. They'll have you out here, like, they'll be in there, like, somewhere. So, pile 4, you are manifesting a great new beginning. And also much more confidence in yourself. So don't focus on things that you know you have no future with, because your future is bright. And if nobody ever told you that, I'm telling you that. And I don't want to brag, but I'm fire and you're fire. And if I'm telling you you're fire, then you are. So I love you. And this was the longest reading, so you know. Love you, bye.